Hey everyone, this is Robin with Craig Creations. How are you today? Happy Monday. I am just going to spread the love for my page, and I would appreciate it if you guys would do that for me too. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm always looking for new followers, so please do that. And then come back and say hi. Let me know who's watching and where you're watching from. Again, I'm Robin with Craig Creations, and I am in Georgia. So give me just a second, and then I will get right back with you. All right. I'm going to give it just a second to get this going so I can see comments on my iPad. So let's get going here. I'm going to be doing two different cones, and I'm using the large cones. These are from Hobby Lobby. They are almost 18 inches tall. They are almost 5 inches at the base and 18 inches tall. And I'm going to be using these. I am leaving the plastic on them. So you can see here, it has a plastic covering to it. I don't need to actually be able to attach anything to the actual cone. I may or may not be putting picks in the top of it. So they'll go right through the plastic if I do. So let's get started. I'm going to use one of these items on the first cone. It should go really quickly. I'm going to use this tinsel garland that I got from Dollar Tree. This is, y'all say hi when you pop on. It's 50 feet of silver tinsel garland. And it was $1 from the Dollar Tree. So that's what I'm going to be using on the first one. And then on the second one, and if you're looking for this, it comes in a thing like this. It's just wrapped around the cardboard box. On the second one, we're going to be using this beautiful bling wrap. Hi, Patty. I already shared the video. If you guys would do that too, I'd appreciate it. All right, so like I said, we're using these big, large styrofoam cones that you can get from Hobby Lobby or probably any craft store. I don't know that I've seen them at Walmart, but you could check. So I'm leaving the plastic on. There is this little tab sticking out here. It will fold over as I'm wrapping. So not that big a deal. I'm leaving it on. Make it easy for yourself. I don't want styrofoam all over. So I'm just going to leave the plastic on. I'm just going to put actually, before I do that, let me turn y'all down so you're a little closer to the project and you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's make sure I'm straight. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. All right, there we go. So this is what I'm working with. Move this out of the way because I will probably knock that around with the tip of this. All right, so I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue right on the top. Sorry, I got to turn it towards me just to get it started. And we're going to hold that on there just for a second. How you doing, Patty? All right, so that's on there. And I don't need the finger anymore because we're just going to start wrapping. Sorry for the coughing. In fact, I brought out some cough drops with me today. And pop one of those suckers in. So y'all don't have to put up with that. Hi, Sally. I'm doing better today. You know, every day is better and better, so we're good. Hi from England. Oh my gosh, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I don't know that I've ever had anybody on from England before, so this is cool. I have a new friend. Hopefully, like DIY projects, because I do a lot of them here, and I do them in live videos. I don't do a whole lot of time-lapse videos. I will do one here and there. I know YouTubers do videos and they edit and do all the things. I like to do mine live because I'm also live on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time. Now this garland is 50 feet long and we won't even be using the whole thing. You're a crafter too? Awesome. What do you craft? What do you like to do? I know everybody has their favorites. What do you like to do? You'll see how easy this is. I mean, it's stupid easy. But I had to unravel the whole thing to make sure 50 feet was going to cover this cone. That's why it's not still on the little cardboard piece. Wreaths and florals. Okay, awesome. Hi, Kathy Cox. Now, I was going to try and do this in ribbon, but the shape of the cone makes it a whole big monster to deal with because it's not perfectly square, flat, I should say. The cone shapes are not that easy. So can you guys see how it's turning out? I love the dimension that the little frillies get. And because it's from Dollar Tree, if I want to take it apart, throw it away, and do another one next year, it's only $1. You like the tinsel better? Yeah, I'm going to do both because these are going to go in 2 different places in my house. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do the bling one and see which one looks better in the space that I want to put them in. And I'm already halfway through this cone. Good late morning. Yeah. How often do I come on? I usually come on Wednesdays and Fridays, but I have not been on in a month. So yesterday I started 13 days of lives. I'll be crafting every day right up until and including Christmas Eve. Just to try to get my algorithms back up to where I need them to be starting the first of the year. And then I'll get back on track with my 2 days a week. All right, so I actually bought these cones last year. I was going to do the ornament tree, and I never did it. This particular design is going to work better for the colors and things that I have going on in my home, where the ornament, those are hard. I don't know if y'all have ever made one of those, but I looked at it, thought it was a good idea, and I just never had time to dedicate to get it done. Y'all look, we're almost done. Almost done with the first one. Now down here towards the bottom, I do need to try and get the strands a little closer together. And that's why, another reason why I wanted to keep the plastic on is because it's easy to move the tinsel up and down if I need it to cover. If I had taken that off, it would not slide very easily. You can see I can just shift that with my finger, move it where I need it to be. What's everybody up to today on this Monday morning? Everybody working, crafting? What are you doing? Working. Oh, I think the bling wrap one's going to be harder to do, so I saved it for last. So I don't know if y'all picked up any of this at Dollar Tree, but I wished I'd have gotten more than one. Oh, you work from home. Just get my grandsons to take home. I haven't, oh, gotcha. It's nice when grandma can help out. I used to do that with my grandson before I moved out of town, and now I live about 6.5 hours away from him, so I don't get to babysit as often. Ooh, I think I'll be able to use up this whole thing. Let me slide some of this up. They're covered really well. Oh, look at that. 50 feet right there. Now I am just going to hopefully be able to tuck this under so I don't have to hot glue it down. Gonna stay. Yep. Sweet. So let me pop the camera up real quick so you can see the full thing, okay? Sorry if I'm making you guys. So there is all that. Oh, it did pop off. So let me give it a little bit of hot glue. Just so that it's not going to go anywhere. Going back in the, oh no. Do you like being at home, or would you rather go back to the office? I know some people say they would rather go back to the office. I've got 2 boys, 4 and 2. Oh, got a little girl 7 days old. Thanks, Kathy. Hi, Aurelia. How tall is your tree? This is almost, I think it was 18 inches is what it said. Yeah, there's a screenshot. It says 4.8 by 17.8, 4.8 inches by 17.8 inches. There we go. That's the first one. That took like, what, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Okay, so we still have, if I want to put florals or a star or anything up here on the top, we certainly can. In fact, I have a little bit of florals here, and I've even got this really pretty silvery leaf from Hobby Lobby that could go right up in there. We'll do that after because I'm not sure which one I want to put in which. Okay, so let's do this one. We got that one done. All right, I'm going to turn y'all down again. Hi, Shirley. And let's do this one. All right, so I already had this cut. And I know I want to put this towards the back. So I'm going to do it. It's hard to get these pieces lined up on here. This is why I say this one's going to be the harder one to do, but it can be done. I had a pin. I'm going to stick that pin in there to hold it in place so y'all see how pretty that's going to be. But I need to cut some of this off. I want to make sure the bling comes all the way down to the bottom. So I might want to, this one I am going to have to hot glue on. It's not going to stay on by itself. So I'm going to have to do this in pieces, and I'm going to put some, I should probably get something under it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little here on the bottom, go up one of these sections. Anybody ever done one of these before? Okay, I'm just going to put it here on the plastic so that it will stick. Oh, of course. You've done all, oh yes, 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 yes. I was gonna do that. I don't think I would have enough pieces to do it, but I did think about that. Actually, I'm an ambassador for Totally Dazzled. I haven't done any bling crafts for the last couple of months, and they're sending me some new Christmas pieces that I hope come in the mail in the next couple of days so I can use them in my DIYs. And yeah, that'll be fun. Have you guys seen any of the new Christmas pieces from Totally Dazzled? You go, oh, okay. That sounds like fun. Kathy Smith, you haven't? Well, as soon as mine gets here, I'll show you. I'm getting the gold and the silver pieces. The silver pieces is what goes with most of my decor. Okay, so now that it's on there, I can trim. This bling wrap, I want to say, came from Hobby Lobby, and it goes on sale every other week. Mm. I would think that if it did this with the bling wrap, y'all remember those uh, bridal bouquets that I have done, the floral bridal bouquets that I did with all the bling? I think those would be really pretty on a tree like this. Okay, so how far does it go down? I need my glasses on to see this close. There we go. So a little bit of overlapping in the back, but that's totally fine. It's in the back, nobody's going to see it. I told y'all this one would be a little bit more challenging, but we are making it work. All right, so now let's do another piece. We're only going to need 3 pieces. Oh, don't go on the floor. Let me get these lined up. And actually, I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Put some glue down. Hi, Joan. How are you, sweetie? All right, so now I can finish adding some hot glue to the top of this. Thank you so much for sprinkling. I appreciate it. I knew that was there and stuck my hand right in it. You can't see it through the bling, so I'm kind of like, trying to figure out how I can hold it and not put my hand in it. All right, so I'm gonna roll it backwards this way. Add my hot glue. In sections. Do it in sections or you're gonna have a mess. I'm just making sure my lines line up. They don't have to be perfect. Okay. So now I'm gonna find out how much right there. Sorry for all the sniffling. Look how pretty. Okay, now let me cut. I have to like zigzag my way up to the top. It's hard to cut through those crystals. All right. Now I can hot glue the end of this down in the back. Thanks for sprinkling. Y'all have no idea how much that helps, especially when I haven't been on in a while. All right. We're 2/3 of the way. Now I just need, I think, one more piece. Not the very tip. But if I use florals, that'll cover that up. Maybe. Well, I can use a strip of what we've already used. Right. Run around the front. We'll do a section and get it on there. I measured that out and I put it before I get it glued down. That was easier. I should be done with that. Okay. I hate running out of hot glue when I need it. I need it to keep pumping. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. So blingy. This one's gonna go perfect in my living room. I love it. But I got a little bit more to get glued on. I'm gonna do this bottom first. and then I'll get the top. Okay. What kind of florals would you put in the top of this, Sally, if you're still on? Would you put florals in the top of it? Pretty, pretty. All right, so now I need to wrap that top piece. All righty. All right, I'm going to bring y'all back up again so you can see it in full length. Okay. So here we go with the bling tree here. You can see how pretty. I did leave the top open. And our tinsel tree. Again, the top is open in case I wanted to add any florals to it. So I do have these that I could cut up and stick in the top. So pretty, thank you. So let's just check out and see what this is gonna do. I'm going to shorten that. Do you want? I have pine cones in my design in the house, and there's a pine cone on this one, so I should use it. I'm going to bend this down. I don't want it sticking straight up. I want it to bend down. Let's see. I can grab a hold of it. That part of it's not wider, but I'm not liking this part. I'm going to cut this off. Oh, just keep filling it in the top. And I'm having to look in the picture to see, or in the camera to see if I like it. I like this stuff right here. That's totally wired in. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm moving these around so that I can use it as a pick. Give it a little bit of color because they do have a tiny bit of red up and through my decor. It's mostly silver and white. I'm gonna put it right in this way. I think I need to give it more to hold on to. Now will you say? Second, for a second. Okay. Hi, Neva. I need to give it. These aren't bendable. I don't like that. Well, we're just going to work with what we got. I'm just kind of filling it out. Oh, thank you, Aurelia. I'm working on the florals. This one's going in my living room, and I really want it to be full and pretty and blingy with all of our colors. Ooh, that fits right there. I should have checked the angle of the camera before I did this so y'all could see it. I should back y'all up a little bit. It's getting there. Let's see the top right there. Let's see, let's try the other side. That's kind of ferny. I need it to have a pick. I need to put it in there. I can make one. With my leftovers. Might be a tad too tall. Let's see if I can push it down in there any further. Ugh. All right. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Any others on here? I need it to fan out. So let's do this one. These ones I got at Michael's. It's been a while since I've been to Michael's. All right. Aurelia, you gonna try it? These were easy. Easy to do. Okay, now it needs something right there. Similar. If I do it on one side, do it on the other. Thank you. You just keep messing with it until it gets to where you like it. All right, I like that. Okay. Give that side some berries. I think I'm going to stop there for now. I mean, I could put that whole thing on, but let me grab another small python. These were little pinecone ornaments from Hobby Lobby. You can see it still has the ring on it. I'm going to stick this in here because there's a big old hole right in there. The door. I bet you Amazon's delivering. Oh yeah, that's what that needed. I had a big old hole right on the side. So, you guys, let me lift you up just a second. Maybe I can't. You guys are like, anyway, here's this one with the floral. You can see I put that little tiny python right in there. And it covered up a hole. But that's the blingy one. And this is the tinsel one. So this one I think is gonna, the tinsel one I think is gonna go in my kitchen on top of my cabinets because I have like a peppermint red and white theme in there. So this will go really, really good in there. And this one's gonna go on my mantle, on one corner of my mantle. All right. Such a great idea. Oh, thank you. So, how long have we been on? Almost an hour. I want to do one more before I let y'all go because I gotta get this done anyway. You guys up for one other little craft? This one will be super quick. Ooh, dust flocking. All right. Have you guys seen these little bell garlands at Dollar Tree? They look like this. The bell garlands from Dollar Tree. So I have the silver and white theme in my home this year. And I needed some silver and white ornaments. And by the time I waited to go to Hobby Lobby or to Walmart or anywhere to buy what I needed for my house, I've been buying things to decorate other people's things with and do orders with and whatnot, but I didn't have anything for me. So I thought I could take this bell garland and make ornaments out of these. All I'm going to do is cut them. So I have two pieces here. And I'm just going to glue them together. Like that. So I have some little silver ornaments to put here and there all over my house because I have a garland over my front door. I have a garland on my mantle. I have a garland on either side of my cabinets in my kitchen. I will have a garland on my kitchen table, but I don't have it yet. These are all garlands that I bought after Christmas last year, and I got them for next to nothing at Walmart. They were like $3 a piece before the 75% off discount. Genius at work. Neva, didn't you and your daughter do a black and white theme this year? Or was it just your daughter? You did? Okay. I want to see pictures. So I'm taking a garland, making ornaments. I do not use the ornament hooks. I use the branches on the tree. I don't have a real tree. We have a real fake one, but I use the branches on the tree, or I just put the ornament in, and I tell my husband, don't bump it. If anything falls out, you got to figure out where it went. I'm surprised our cats have left the tree alone, but I've got one that's very curious in nature, and she would be into everything. Neither one of them have tried to climb it, so I guess I consider myself lucky. Oh, how cool. Did the black and white balls work for you? Did I do a good enough job explaining how to make them? I mean, or had you already done them before I showed you how? And you made poinsettias out of buffalo plaid ribbon. Did you use a pattern to cut the leaves out or something? Because I would have to do that. I don't know. I couldn't freehand something like that. I have a black and white tree in my bedroom. Burnt my fingers. Oh, I have a black tree that is like a 4 foot tall, and it stays up all year round. And I decorate it for the different holidays or seasons or whatever. And so it got moved into my bedroom, and it has all white decorations on it. So it's a black tree with white decorations. You saw someone else make them? I thought you were on my live when I made them earlier, but maybe you weren't. Oh, one more, and I will have 10. I think there's 10 in a pack. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 10. Silver bell ornaments. Our bedroom doesn't have much in it, so the tree's probably all it's going to have this year. Now, I'm going to save these. Y'all know as crafters, we hoard everything. There is something I can make with these. So yeah, on the balls, I learned from you. The poinsettias I watched someone else make. Oh, yeah. I didn't make poinsettias. I'd have to have a pattern for that. All right, that's all there is to that. And I've got 10 little belt ornaments. I have another garland I'm going to do, but I don't need to do that with you guys. Y'all saw how to do it. So really easy. I took a $1 garland and made 10 ornaments out of it. So I hope that was easy for you guys. Thanks for being here with me, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow's live. Bye, guys.